Gardeners versus architects, or plotters versus pantsers. It's kind of a topic that I think every writer comes across eventually on YouTube or the internet in general. Just to briefly explain, a gardener is someone who doesn't plan or plot out their novels. Basically, they let the characters take them. They let the world flow through them as they sit down to write. They have no idea what's going to happen. They just write it out. Stephen King is probably one of the most notorious gardeners out there. They're essentially taken along for the journey, just like the reader, except they're just putting the words to page. And an architect is someone who diligently plots as much as they want, but as much as possible, of the story before even sitting at the keyboard or at the pen, and sort of has everything plotted out to where they know the beginning, the ending, the story arcs, the characters, even certain scenes some people plan out before even writing. It can kind of vary on the person. I had always heard that you were either one or the other in one camp, and so I always, just being dumb, I put myself on that spectrum and tried to be like, oh, well, which am I? Because there's got to be a better one, right? And I mean, there's not. It's stupid. It's interesting to see kind of where you line up, but the idea that you're one or the other is just kind of silly, because no one, in any topic, no one is one thing, basically. Humans are just more complicated than that. And I don't know why it took me so long to realize that everyone is both. You are just on the spectrum of, do you lean one way or lean the other? I always considered myself a gardener and almost didn't look down on architects, but I just didn't understand it. I was just that takes the fun out of it. So Stephen King has a famous quote about that, where it's he feels like he can't write the book if he already knows what happens because he already saw it, basically. But over time, as I realized, I'm a bit of both, where I enjoy knowing the beginning and knowing the ending before I start. Everything else in between, I like to sort of garden and sort of let flow and prosper. And if that includes changing something about the ending or about a character arc, I'm totally down with that. But that doesn't make me one or the other. That doesn't make me an architect. It doesn't mean oh my god, I'm an architect. Oh my god, I can't call myself a gardener. Oh my god, it's crazy. I'm just both, because everyone's both. And I think realizing that, for some reason, actually lightened a pressure that I had on my shoulders to be one way or the other, as if I had to be a representative of the gardening camp or a representative of the architect camp, which that might just be me because I'm stupid. I don't know, maybe someone else is also feeling like that, but I think these guidelines are not things you have to actually stick to permanently and cling to them for dear life. Just like everything else, they're guidelines that you can abide by as much as you want, or veer off as much as you want, because they're just that, guidelines. And so, yeah, where are you on that spectrum? I'm curious.